Hello, nice here, Wargroove. In the last part, we made it to the final island. In this part, I wanted to just work on puzzles because I want them all cleared out before we do the final island. Delaying the hype a little, moderate cliffhanger. Ah yes, this one. I had pulled up this one in a previous episode, right at the end, I believe. Alright, we're yellow forces. I remember mentioning that, we definitely need to defeat one of these to move the one extra tile onto this beach tile. I'm certain of that. This seems like a pretty good attack. I don't think there's anything else that clears out that spearman nearly as well. Might as well shoot that. I don't think there's any relevance to it, but this isn't in the way of anything. Let's see. That's not quite a kill, although it would be if that attacks. And this, with the C route, that's actually good cleared out, could probably get up and attack one of these. Although that turtle... $20.85. Okay, I think we actually want to free this up to go up here and hit that turtle. Although wait, a harpoon ship doesn't kill a turtle on its own. Oh, we probably send a sparrow bomb over. Because we use our groove, we get some bombs.
Activate sparrow bombs!
We move that far. Pow. Might be a bomb up there. We can just hold the other bomb for now. Okay, so I'm thinking like this. Lets this ship move up a bit better. Take out this. That's 90%. Oh, and then Swordsman does the other 10%. That's why he's up there. Pow. We got the villager into the wagon. That needs to reach here. Let's see. So this needs to be killed. Could shoot it. Yeah, I think this is right. Sparrow bomb here. Oh. And then hope that Spearman, yeah, do at least 70 damage. Alright, I spent forever on this one the first time I did it, just because I didn't know about water movement. Alright. Let's go back to this one now. It's been a while, so maybe we have a fresh look at it now. Just looking at what can possibly attack the commander, what can clear out things. It's not a crit, okay. Alright, I always make this attack because it's extremely obvious. I mean, maybe we don't need the Skullum dead and this trebuchet is just there for looks? There are only 2 dogs on the map. They could potentially both attack there, and then Swordsman attacks from the bottom. But wouldn't this knight do more than a crit from a dog? That's 45 there. That's 20. A crit, I think dogs have a 50%, so that's 30. Oh, except Sigrid attacks from the top. That dog doesn't attack. Wait. Oh, yeah. Could attack before moving Sigrid to get the crit. Interesting. Get a crit there, although that crit is clearly stronger. I feel like I've done this line before, but I need to remind myself why it doesn't work. There's like nothing better for those units to do. Okay, we didn't get the spearman within range. We could still, but then we're not attacking with the dog for the dog crit. Still attack with this dog, because nothing else can reach the top tile. And it's 30 versus 30, so yeah, I'd prefer to do the 30 with the knight, and then these two can attack here to get the spearman crit. Okay, so we're like a lot of damage short. However, there was little advantage in attacking with this dog compared to any other attack we might have made with that dog. We might actually go for this. That's only 5 more damage, though. This is a lot more damage. No, we just don't use Vampiric Touch? Could that possibly be right? Also, how would we kill the Spearman if we don't Vampiric Touch? You actually can't. Well, actually, if this dog was out of the way, then the Harpy could move to this tile and attack, which might be enough. Right, I'm gonna do this and see what I can do from there. I know I've explored this line too, but yeah, that's not a kill. But it also means that there's nothing better for the Alchemist to do again. Oh, interesting. A line I had not considered. So with that cleared, we can get the crit here on this Spearman. $25, huh? Can't clear out that unit. I mean, we could, but it would take both of these guys' moves, so it's irrelevant. Wait, I attacked in the wrong order. I think 20. Yeah, it's 5 damage short. Okay. We're hopefully learning. I don't know, maybe I like getting this crit too much. Is there anything better I could do? I don't think so. If I Vampiric Touch here, it does set up a potential crit here, which I think is actually irrelevant. This swordsman could finish off that golem anyway. And there's no reason to kill this dog. Okay, yeah, dogs have a 50% crit modifier. Just making sure. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Alright. Okay. So I think we've reviewed all the old things that didn't work. Now, what do we do differently? Okay, so this night hitting is as good as hitting with a second dog out of 2. There's no way to make both dogs crit. Let's see, if Sigrid is positioned here, the swordsman can't get here, so there's no crit available there from that swordsman. It seems like if we assume that we have to drain life, the only thing within range that Sigrid can't one-shot is this spearman. But I'm wondering, maybe we don't drain life. But I feel like I've explored that sufficiently. So even if all the enemies were cleared out, we can't move to here. The forest limits our movement too much. So 45. Spearman crit is 30. If we could somehow also get that in, but I mean we can't. It takes both the dog and the swordsman to clear this out. Nothing else is close enough to help. Attacking with a spearman from the right is always going to be better than attacking with a swordsman from the bottom, even if we can't set up the crit. And nothing else can reach this bottom tile. So I think up until this point, no move has been made that makes the puzzle impossible. What else am I, like, sure of? This swordsman has nothing else to attack besides this swordsman. However, if Sigrid attacks from here, we could at least set up a crit. I think, let's see, can you, actually... Oops. You can't set checkpoints in puzzles. Not that it would be hard to just do all this again, there's no RNG. Okay, 81. So we could finish this off with just a dog. Get this crit. 25. That could kill that. But how do you kill the spearman? We don't. Oh wait, no. We need this crit there. Then how do you kill the dog? Takes like both of these. But then how do you kill the golem? Alright. Maybe I start with this before Sigrid makes the attack that I had her do. Maybe things will look better. So I did all of this that I said I believed I was sure of. Well, except this. This is different. That's potentially a kill there, but we've already used the... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, not getting the swordsman involved in the dog frees up the harpy. Or wait. Being able to use this guy against the dog from already killing the ranger. Okay, this feels good. Get this attack in. Set up the crit here. And we've done it. So that's 2 puzzles down. So you just don't use the groove. Okay. Take Caesar to victory in a single turn. Okay, there's no stronghold. We're definitely taking down Valder. Uh-huh. Caesar almost certainly uses his groove. Let's see. Yeah, it deals 40 to commanders. This is 45. But if we just hit the golem with our groove, that almost justifies the groove immediately. What can this attack? Any of these. And it's a kill on any of them. However, I think there's no reason to kill the knight. I guess it would let this guy hit this. But there doesn't seem to be much reason for that. Do we potentially break this, actually? It's got 51 health, which seems kind of weird. Looks like Caesar can move here. That's not quite a kill. Although I think if this ranger shoots it, yeah. We have a lot of damaged units to work with this time, which makes some of the... Oh wait, that didn't help at all. The thing is, if I just move the golem here, Caesar can't move down here and groove both the trebuchet and the golem, because the trebuchet needs to move where Caesar's standing. Wait, the golem can just move here. Oh, except this guy's in the way. So yeah, maybe I just like did some suboptimal moving. Like, I'm thinking like this Inspire looks pretty powerful. Actually, that's not a crit on Valder, is it? It's just a normal hit. Maybe I could've... Could the golem have made it to this tile? Oh, but then the trebuchet would need to be on Caesar's space. Caesar was 5 spaces away from Valder. It can't move there, and it can't move there. Maybe we could have set up something here and ignored the golem. Nah, we're just playing around. This gate's at 100 health. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Just looking at some damage values, I guess. Okay, so there are a couple high-level units, but maybe trying to groove both of them is not the answer. If the trebuchet is going to fire at Valder, it needs to be after moving, so we definitely need to groove the trebuchet if it's going to shoot Valder. We'd like to do it on this tile because of the crit, which necessitates both destroying that and the gate and that. Interesting, that's a crit. If we can just clear out everything in the way. Okay, interesting. Using all of these to kill this guy means the mage can actually make it here and crit that guy. Oh, but the spearman's in the way. Right. If we groove the spearman out of the way, then we don't groove the trebuchet. Alright, I wasted a lot of moves. Well, let's still see what we would do from the bottom. Valder's also standing on terrain with 1 defense. Interesting. Okay, so potentially 15 and 14 from the right and bottom. So that's 29. A crit from this is only... I think it's a 50% crit, so it's 45. So in total, it's 29 plus 45 is 74. Oh, but it's not going to do the listed damage because of the 10% defense from the terrain. So it'd be like 70 damage at that point. Possibly, like, get rid of either of these? Well, I mean, we're just doing science. If that attack happens, that's 36 right there. Or, you know, if anything had cleared out that. Oh, but that also takes up the bottom tile, so the swordsman isn't being used to deal damage. Anyway. I think we've investigated a few different things that can be done. Alright. So I can't make this attack against that ranger. Not if anything remotely good is going to happen in my life. Or something like that. Caesar can't do the attack, because then he can't groove. This is an XCOM Chimera squad. Maybe since this archer can shoot this guy anyway, might be worth, like, using both of the spearman's turns to crit from here. See, and then I spent a lot of moves just clearing out that spearman, I remember. Something like this. The thing about spending time exploring a puzzle is that then you know what moves are possible. Okay, so we're just moving here. That also sets up a groove on the knight and 1 spearman. Interesting. There's clearly not any more happening in the same groove. Crit for 41. This knight clears out this dog. Interesting. 38. But this doesn't deal 21, does it? It deals 16. He's left with 5. Not sure why I'm throwing attacks away. Okay. So there's probably something slightly more efficient we do down here, because this notably is 6 damage. If we can avoid using the ranger to clear out this guy. Wait, did I use this ranger for anything important? I had this guy left at the end of the puzzle. I think I only used the ranger to kill this skeleton. And then I did something like this. And then what if I just like shoot this guy? Doesn't quite die to that. Okay, we still need to get the crit with the mage. But we can just shoot that guy. Move the trebuchet here. Inspire. And do some moves that we've done before that involve massive damage to the guy. Exactly 16.
This is not the end.
I don't know, it looks pretty much like the end to me. End of the puzzle. Not the end of Valdir's life. He's our ally now. Anyway, we're not doing this one, but let's look at it. Nemesis. Oh. We've got Mercia against Ragna. Again, no stronghold, so it's clear where we're attacking. They left her with 70 health. I guess they didn't want to figure out one extra unit to throw in to deal 30 damage. I mean, it would have complicated the puzzle because you might have thought of other ways to use that unit. I mean, there's obviously like a couple tempting looking heals to do. Like, you can either stand here after wiping out that, or you come over here and just heal up these guys. I feel like they often do that with Mercia. They have like the one group of units you might heal or the other group of units you might heal. If that golem was out of the picture, we could crit from the right. I don't know if there is a way to take out that golem though. So you don't have any other enemy you could possibly reach. Well, maybe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, could potentially hit the golem or the dog. Wait, from here it would be a. Yeah, but for now let's just play with this idea. I guess I'm taking one attempt at solving this puzzle, it looks like. Oh, even just killing this dog there. Alright, let's heal up here.
I'll save you all.
There's not any point to trying to move anything into healing range because then its turn is used up. Okay, could potentially hit the commander. Okay, 20 versus 20. Clearly want this attack to happen. With 38. Does a half health? Maybe, I don't know, maybe we wanted this attack to happen. Could we make it there though? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. No way to have this mage hit that. What is your versus aeronaut? Only 145. And there's no way to crit this with a mage. Alright, so if we want to get this hit with this knight, this mage has to eliminate that after... I bet the two of them, if healed up, would actually successfully eliminate that. 28. 28 is not 32. Alright, I said we weren't gonna do this puzzle, but now I feel like it's like half solved. Except, I know, we might need to experiment with healing up the other group. Nah, let's do it next time. Because there's still plenty of puzzles. If it was the last puzzle, I'd be like, oh yeah, let's go. But we're only halfway through the list. It's gonna be a few puzzle episodes. See ya.